Yesterday, we talked about the picture of you that you have in your mind, right? Today, we're going to talk about you being a person of quality, because you are. I'm Lynnie Wennerstrom, and I'm here to help you to find your purpose. That's what we're doing every single day. And as a tool, in order to help you with that, I use Dr. Shad Helmstetter's book, a passage from his book every single day, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose. So, man, today was the last day for the free screening of Dr. Joe Dispenza's, I think it's called Source, and you can find it. It's still be up till, I guess, midnight, whatever time. But anyway, it's still on if you're watching this today, or you can buy it, and it is so good, about the brain and how you can change, and we talked a little bit about yesterday how you can change your biology, your physiology through thinking. And the self-talk, it does that so well, and it's so simple, because all you're doing is listening and rewiring your brain. You're not having to spend a lot of time thinking about it, or in fact, you're not spending any time thinking about it, and you're not having to meditate for hours or however long, and all the things that it takes to really work on your through the way that Dr. Joe Dispenza does it. And it's fascinating. Like, I love all of this stuff. I love the brain. I love all of that, because as you are probably, as you know, if you've been following me for a while, that that practical spirituality is my thing, and that is the spiritual journey and then the human experience. And to me, there's really nothing more importante than the brain for the human experience, and rewiring. And the reason that, well, there are several reasons, but the main reason is because if you are thinking very positive, and you have high self-esteem, and you believe in yourself, it's all about self-belief. And if you believe in yourself, you have self-confidence and high self-esteem, and and you're just so comfortable with who you are, which is self-esteem, right? But just that self-belief, then that is going to propel you on your spiritual journey to wherever, like all the dimensions and everything else, because it's not all the dimensions, but what I'm saying is, when you believe in yourself, it just goes beyond. It goes beyond the brain. It's the self. It's the self, which is the spirit. So it's pretty exciting, and I really enjoyed that, and all the science behind it. And one thing that Joe Dispenza said at the very beginning is that, spirituality, and I think he said spirituality, it probably did, religion and other things, that they separate us, and science seems to bring us together. And and I thought that could be true. I had never really thought about it that way, because if you say, oh, I'm a spiritual person, I'm a religious person, I'm this, I'm that, I mean, well, you are a spiritual person because you're spirit. A religious person is something totally different. Categorizing yourself, or whoever does, not you, but someone would categorize themselves as that. And it's all really interesting how our self-talk, and it's so obvious just who we are and what we think about ourselves when we listen and we monitor, and then we can edit, right, our self-talk, and then we can change it to what we want what we want it to be. And isn't it just so powerful to know what we can do for ourselves with our brain? Isn't it so powerful and empowering to know we can change through neuroplasticity, change our brains? And if you go even deeper into, and I wouldn't say that Dr. Shad Helmstetter doesn't go here as well, he just speaks it differently, although he definitely goes into the science. If you read his book, The Power of Neuroplasticity, which I hope you do, it's very easy. It's a very easy reading, and he explains things so well. And so, you just find that you start reading about this, and you just see how empowering it is, and you can just change absolutely anything about you. Like you can change your personality. You can like, I'm shy. Well, are you? Why? Those are your programs. Probably because somebody said, oh, she's shy, when you like went behind your mom or something, and you're just like, oh, and then they kept saying, oh, she's shy, and then you started saying, I'm shy, and pretty soon now you're shy. It's a program, and you can change it. You can change anything, absolutely anything on planet Earth with your brain. It's very, very exciting. I hope you watch that so you can see the science of changing, of all the people who have cured themselves of so many things, and I've done that as well years ago, and I had 8 years of being in bed for a very long time, and well, 8 years, that is a very long time. But it wasn't any fun, and very, very ill with countless things that I could go on and on, which I probably already shared, and wanted to kill myself because it just wasn't worth living. I didn't feel like it was, and tried many times. So, it's just really interesting how you can get to a place and just say no more, no more. I'm going up. Like it was. I'm going to be healthier. I'm going to die trying, which is how I became a health coach, because I just researched like crazy, and I used to bodybuild competitively before that, and anyway, so from like being a sophomore to, I don't know, 27, something like that. And anyway, so it was just health has always been an important thing to me, and as I say now, it's like the brain is just so key to having such a wonderful life. And I do believe that because we are in the 3D world on planet Earth, and we can touch and see and feel and smell and all this kind of stuff, which I love what Joe Dispenza, it's like move away from the touch and smell, and like go into, which this is why I love meditation, because you do go places that are not, you're not thinking, feeling, touching, hearing, like all this stuff. It's well, you can hear, like you can put music on that helps you to not hear all the other things on planet Earth. But anyway, the point is that you can change just by changing your self-talk from the negative 77% of these conscious programs that we have running, right? Not the 90% plus in our subconscious mind that are running the show when we're letting things go. That rhymed. but that 77% that are, they hold us back. They're harmful. They stop us. They create self-doubt. There's self-sabotage. We're like, why are we sabotaging? Why do I sabotage myself when I get so close? Well, that's your programs. It's really amazing. So anyway, I need to, let me see. Steve started rolling something, so let me real fast go close the door. I had to say, could you please turn that down? He couldn't hear me. So I was like, shh, I didn't want to say, hey. Anyway, so he just turned on Joe Dispenza, very honestly, because we just, very honestly, where'd that come from? That's a program. So anyway, the movie, he wanted to watch it again. It's so good. Or is it like a documentary? Anyway, this whole thing, and I've not even gotten to the passage for today, but I was just so excited about when I watched it, just because the power that you have, the power that is innate, like it is in you right now. You need nothing else. You don't need to come and watch, my videos or have me tell you all of this stuff. You don't need Joe Dispenza. You don't need Shad Helmstetter. You don't need, you are whole. You have it all right now. And it's nice to have people that you can count on and have some guidance and all of that, because I have that too. And like I have my life coach that I pay for, helps me immensely to reach my goals on planet Earth. And I know that all of my clients, I help them immensely to reach their goals, because we are creating our lives. This is the power of bringing from the invisible right? We bring into the visible. What is it that we want to create in our lives? We are that powerful, and we're just so much more than what we are here. And so when we get so upset about where our station in life, or what's happening, or the situation, or the circumstances, or the people that we find around ourselves, or whatever it is, we get to change all of it through our thinking. It's really, I mean, the best way I can say it is we're just so powerful. You are so immensely powerful. You can do, be, change absolutely anything. Finding your purpose, one of the reasons that I do this is because it's so valuable while we're here on planet Earth. Why did you come here? What is it that you wanted to accomplish while you were here during this lifetime? What feels so natural and easy for you? Because when you're on that path, things are fun. It's not so difficult. I mean, you're going to have challenges, because if you didn't have challenges, one, you'd never know the contrast of like the good versus the bad, right? And it's never versus, right? It's like two sides of the same stick, and polarity. So good or bad, wrong or evil, good or evil, wrong or right, wet or dry, cold or hot, up or down, but polarities, right? And if you didn't go all the way, like not having lack, feeling in lack, like not having enough financial means, and I think many of us grew up like that, where we just, our parents were barely making it. I don't think that's anything that is like, you hear it all the time from, people telling their stories that they grew up with hardly anything. I think that's pretty much most of us. A lot of us grew up like that, with our parents having to make ends meet. And so I don't think that's anything I don't think that is anything unique, and for a lot of us. And so, but it is uniquely our experience, whatever that was. But that contrast of not having, right, not having, in lack, and to having, to just, it's like, wow, that feels good, right? From being sad to being happy, wow, that feels good. If you don't know the contrast of the other side, how are you going to know like how amazing it is? So anyway, all of this to tell you just how very powerful you are, and how whole you already are. You don't need anything outside of you, absolutely nothing outside of you, to create the world, the life, whatever it is you want. And that is, I just was so blown away. I just am blown away by all of this. I love it. So, okay, so June 23rd. How far am I? Oh my gosh. I'm already 13 minutes in. So we are day 175, 191 days left in the year. June 23rd, here is your passage. I am a person of quality. I speak clearly. That's what we're going to talk about, you being a person of quality. I speak clearly, tell the truth, choose to be strong, and am a person of direction and goals. I am honest with myself and others. I have both dreams of unlimited potential and the humility to appreciate every blessing that comes to my life. The humility probably comes from contrast, right? You've experienced one, now you can experience the other side. So that's June 23rd. Let's whip this around for you. You are a person of quality. You speak clearly, tell the truth, choose to be strong, and you are a person of direction and goals. You are honest with yourself and others. You have both dreams of an unlimited potential and the humility to appreciate every blessing that comes to your life. And I love you for that. You are awesome and amazing. I think one of the things that I love about Dr. Shad is he teaches how to be a quality individual, how to live like the values that I see that were like in the 20s and 30s and 40s, like the families, all of that, the values and stuff. He's like that. He has like these old-fashioned values that I absolutely love and aspire to have more in my life. Anyway, so let me show you the sunset that is like almost, it was so orange and beautiful. And I just was still, I got my last email out, the one I told you. I got my last email out tonight. So if you're on my email list, you got it. if you're not, LynnieMotivates.com, go sign up. You too can have some of my fun emails that we talked about yesterday. So that is it for today. I love you so very, very mucho. Thank you for joining me here. I would love for you to share. I would absolutely love for you to share my videos. If you come across somebody, there's bugs. If you come across someone who is trying to find their purpose, who's trying to feel centered, or and is really needing some direction, or feeling that they need some direction, I would love for you to pass my videos to my YouTube link to them. And if you know of someone, maybe even yourself, that could use life coaching, I am so excited to have as many people as I can take on. I'm going to do, which are actually 10. I'll have a total of 10. But I'm opening up group coaching, so I can have more peeparoos because I can't just do, I can't you can't scale yourself. So, but anyway, if someone needs, I still have one-to-one coaching spaces available, and that group coaching. So if you're interested in that, or if you know someone who may be interested, then please have them email me at Lynnie@LynnieMotivates.com, and just put winner, because you are, they are, we are one, and we are all winners. We are winners because we care about ourselves. And it's not winners with contrast that there's a loser. No, we're just winners because this is the way we move forward in life. Winning. We winningly. Ah, there was a coyote. Okay, I love you so very, very mucho. You can do this. You can find your purpose. You can be, change, create absolutely anything you want to. Dr. Joe Dispenza's video is still on. If you are watching this tonight, please check it out if that's something that you're interested in. I think it's like an hour and a half long, and it's just really, really good, and it really helps you to see the science behind things. And if you're a science person, it really helps those of us on planet Earth, that need, I say us that need, but it is nice to have that. I don't think I need that, but I do love seeing, I love seeing the healings. I love seeing people change their physiology and biology. I know it's possible because I've done it. And so it's just, it's really a beautiful thing, because it's all intention and believing and caring and being intentional. So I love you so very, very mucho. And as always, yes, I believe in you. You can do this. I am shining my light to brighten yours. I love you so very, very, very mucho. And we'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.